A bit of a slow start, if you will, again, but give them their credit where credit's due. They were hot shooting. If you just want to talk a little bit about the start of the game and kind of turn it around again in the second half.
Yeah, first of all, credit to Hardin Simmons. I think they're very well coached. I think they got a good team. I think they have a chance to win their league. I think if they continue to get better on the defensive end, I think they have a chance to go a long way for the season. So credit to Coach Brackett, his ball squad. I thought he did a great job of getting his team prepared. I thought he outcoached us in the first half. He had his team prepared and ready to play, and they exposed us on some stuff. Different than the McMurray game. McMurray game, we couldn't score the basketball. We continued to settle for three-pointers. I think we were 0 for 15 in that game from the three early, but we were good defensively. Then tonight, we were not as sharp defensively in the first half, and we were pretty good offensively. So, again, trying to find some consistency with our team during these games. I've talked a lot about this. This week has been great for us since we've gotten back from Tech. Is getting practice. We're working our guys really, really, really hard on the practice floor. We're not so concerned about Hardin Simmons right now as we are Lamar on January 2nd, and we have two more opportunities. We have Arkansas and we have Dallas Christian, along with probably 10, 12, 13, somewhere like that, practices with Christmas break to get ready. And, we're trying to get our team ready for January 2nd, and we know what's ahead of us in conference play. There's really good teams, good players, and Hardin Simmons made us better tonight and got us, and I hope that in turn we made Hardin Simmons a little better.
Joe really seems to have found his stroke shooting. He just seems really smooth. What are your thoughts kind of on his performance tonight?
Yeah, again, I think I said this last week. I'm not worried about Joe Pleasant. Joe Pleasant's a really, really good player. He's earned the right to be a preseason all-conference player. There's no secret that we're going to get him the basketball. What Joe has to learn is that he draws a lot of attention now, and being one of our better offensive players. And he's got to learn to make the right decisions. And I think he's done a much better job these last two games. McMurray or Hardin Simmons making the right decisions, not turning the basketball over, being efficient with taking good shots. And obviously Joe's always had good energy on the defensive end. But Joe is going to be a really good player for us. He already is a really good player for us. He's played over 50 Division I games. He's a leader in our locker room. He's what we're all about here at Abilene Christian. We got to do a good job of continuing to get him the basketball.
Talk a little bit. Free throws were obviously a little bit tough in the first half, but they seemed to really come out in the second half. Made several in a row. Is that just gonna be something that you're gonna work on kind of going forward?
Yeah, we got to get in the gym and got to work. That's one thing with COVID and the pauses and not a lot of practice time. There's some things that you can't quite get to, and one of those has been free throws. We've been kind of chirping with our guys behind the scenes to make sure in between classes and everything else they had this fall semester to get to the free throw line and get some in. We haven't utilized a lot of time in practice for free throws, but obviously that's something we need to. So we'll be up here tomorrow. We'll get some free throws in, but we got guys that can make free throws. I'm not worried about it. I'm not going to overreact. We just got to put in some time at the free throw line and get where we're comfortable there and get some other guys. I think the start, right there, it's not Colton's fault. Colton shot free throws great all year for us, but he misses 3 out of his first 4, and then it kind of sets the tone, and then the goal gets tighter and tighter at the free throw line. But then the credit to Colton, he steps back up there late in the first half, and I think hits 4 in a row. So again, we got guys that can knock down free throws. We just got to get in the gym and work on our rhythm and ritual there.
Something that really stood out to me was you guys turned them over a lot. You held your turnovers down. And I know that's a goal of your team every game. Just talk a little bit about that mindset and meeting those goals.
Yeah, the important thing tonight, we wanted 25 or more turnovers. We got 26, I think. We wanted 15 or more offensive rebounds. I think we got to 17 offensive rebounds, and then we wanted 12 or less turnovers, and we had 12. So, that's 2 games in a row. We've had 12 turnovers. We got to continue to take care of the basketball, value the ball. It's one of it's one of the things that we preach about a lot in our program. We feel like if we can guard, take care of the basketball, and rebound, we can put ourselves in every game, give ourselves a chance. And so I thought we did a great job of hitting those 3 keys tonight. Our guys did a good job of buying into the game plan on that.
And then the last thing, just looking ahead to Arkansas, you guys obviously have a few solid days to prepare for that game. It's a big test. What do you need to do?
Yeah, first, again, man, it's one of the best basketball programs in the country, man. Arkansas's got a history. They've won a national championship there. Musselman's done a great job in the last year and then this year. They got really, really good players. They got McDonald's All-Americans, 5-star. They're very, very talented. They're obviously really good on both ends of the floor. I think if they're undefeated, I think they might play one game before us. We're going to one of the most historic arenas in college basketball. It's not going to be sold out like it would pre-COVID. With COVID, it won't be as loud in there as it normally would be, but it's going to be a great experience for our team. Anytime you can go play one of the top teams in the country and one of the top teams in the SEC, we're going to get better. And so again, we'll have time to practice, prepare, and it's the last game before Christmas. So hopefully our guys will stay locked in, we'll stay ready to go, and hopefully we can keep the game close enough to the last 4 minutes to have a chance. But obviously that's a tall task against a really, really good team. We got a lot of work ahead of us.
All right, thank you, Coach. Congrats on the win.
Thanks, appreciate you guys.
Joe, just talk a little bit tonight. You scored 20 points, match a career high, and just in this game and also in McMurray, you really seem to have found your shooting stroke. What's been working for you?
Just continue to work on my game, every single day. I had some struggles early on, and I just really had to keep working, outside, behind the scenes, continue to work. And I know that one day is going to be my day, so keep grinding. And then shout out my teammates for continuing to trust in me. And shout out to those, even when I wasn't performing well, they stepped up and they performed well. So just continue to work and trust my teammates and coaches.
Despite the slow start on defense today, you guys still forced 26 turnovers, scored 33 points off of those turnovers. Just what's your mindset defensively, even when some things aren't working for you guys as a team?
We just realized, really good shout out to Hart Simmons. I really want to give credit to them. They had a good game plan. They really were well prepared. Just defensively, we know, we got to be better. We can't have, stuff like this happen. We have to stay locked in. We have to stay who we are. That's pressure, defense, playing smart, helping the helper. We just had to lock back into playing to how we play. So in times like that, we really just had to come back, lock back in as a group collectively and just realize, we're not playing the way we need to play, like how we do in practice. We just need to pick it back up.
And then looking ahead, you guys obviously have a tough test in Arkansas, but you have several days to prepare. What do you guys need to do to be ready for Tuesday?
For one thing for sure is I know this is the past couple games. We got to play a full 40 minutes, both offensively and defensively. Like we can't have a 20-minute half where we're not playing defense to our standard or we're not playing offense to our standard. We got to put together 40 good minutes of us playing offense the way we know we're capable and defense.